Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Would you watch a series that is exciting and intense but also very violent? In this video, I'm introducing an interesting mini-series, American Primeval. This is Netflix's first mini-series in 2025, and it has become quite popular. The last time I checked, its audience rating was over 8. Without spoilers, I'll give you a brief summary and some useful information so you can decide if it's worth watching. Before we start, if you have young children or younger siblings, be aware that this series is very violent and may not be suitable for them.
Do you feel bad killing men?
The story follows a woman and her child as they struggle to survive the brutal conflicts of the Wild West in 1857 Utah. They must navigate a dangerous land filled with violent clashes between Native Americans, settlers, and religious factions. Their journey to the east is like walking through hell. At any moment, they could be robbed, attacked, or even killed. While Utah is now a U.S. state, back then, it was a lawless frontier where Native Americans were being forced from their land, shaping what would become the American West. Let's dive into this intense series. The genre and creator. American Primeval is a mix of action, drama, and western. It was created and written by Mark L. Smith, who is no stranger to this kind of story. You might know him as the writer of The Revenant, the film that finally won Leonardo DiCaprio his Oscar. The cast and production. The series features a solid cast. I wasn't familiar with the two lead actors, but they had enough charisma to keep me engaged. Some of the supporting roles were played by well-known actors, which added to the quality of the series. Netflix released all 6 episodes at once, each about 50 minutes long, so you can binge watch it right now. My first impressions. The first thing that stood out to me was the intensity of the violence. From the very beginning, the series throws you into chaos, and within the first half of episode 1, you're already deep in the action.
People have so much hunger to kill.
Fear.
The brutal and raw fight scenes caught me off guard, making me feel like I was in the middle of a terrifying and relentless conflict. The use of surprise keeps you glued to the screen. The camera work adds to this effect. The dynamic shots combined with fast cuts and violent sequences make you feel like you're right there in the wild, experiencing the conflicts firsthand. But despite the chaotic feel, you can tell that everything was carefully planned and executed by a highly skilled team.
That's why we get married, isn't it?
You would naturally think this time period, this amount of violence, it's going to center on the men.
Veteran director Peter Berg described this as the toughest project he's ever worked on. The cast and crew spent 13 months filming in the mountains of New Mexico.
We were up in the mountains of New Mexico for 13 months.
Which made production extremely challenging. One of the most interesting aspects of the series is that it portrays a major historical event, one that played a key role in shaping America. In fact, this event was the main inspiration behind the series. The true story behind American Primeval. Between 1857 and 1858, the President of the United States sent troops to the Utah region. This alarmed the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as Mormons. They feared the military had come to arrest, torture, or even kill them. In response, the Mormons fought back, blocking the army's movement and cutting off their supplies. During this tense period, a brutal event took place, the Mountain Meadows Massacre. A Mormon militia attacked a caravan traveling to California, killing 120 unarmed men, women, and children. To cover their tracks, they disguised some of the attackers as Native Americans to shift the blame. If I had to summarize my thoughts on the series, I'd say that while some characters and their relationships feel a bit stereotypical, I still found myself rooting for the mother, her son, and the Native American girl as they faced constant danger. The series does a great job of portraying the violent clashes between different cultures and religions. I can't say how historically accurate it is, but it gave me a glimpse into that brutal time and the struggles that shaped what is now one of the world's most powerful countries.
Heading west is a mistake.
I have no choice.
are you taking us?
You don't listen.
Oh, I listen. I just don't trust you.
The series starts with these words: Utah Territory, 1857, wild and untamed. The U.S. Army, Mormon militia, Native Americans, and pioneers are all locked in a brutal war for survival. Caught in the bloody crossfire, every man, woman, and child who dare to enter this. The dark color palette, tense music, worried expressions, and shaky camera work create a stressful, terrifying atmosphere, making you feel the danger of that time. American Primeval isn't a perfect or timeless masterpiece, but it's an intense and gripping series that's a solid way to start 2025. If this sounds interesting to you, go check it out. I hope you enjoyed my introduction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.